So in this video, you're gonna follow me along when I'm doing some street photography in Malmö. I'm using a Panasonic S5 with the new Lumix 1.8 lens. And I have a K&F concept mist filter on it with 1/8 of a strength. The first thing I'm gonna do here is to go down in where the trains are arriving and kind of like warm up and see what I could get. People passing by trains is somewhat a classical situation, and train station and stations overall are interesting places where you could find a lot of interesting people. But to be honest, this is not really rocking my boat because I want to get closer to the people, and soon I'm going to approach the first people and try to get a portrait. Unfortunately, it's not going to work out very well. Didn't got any portrait of them. Hello, how are you? It looks interesting when you're looking at it. I'm not taking pictures on random people.
No, but it's not good.
Huh?
You have to ask me.
No, we don't have that here in Sweden. We could take pictures on anyone in public. It goes under the freedom of press. So, can I have a picture of you together? So because you know it's like a street photographer. Sometimes when you ask, the moment disappears.
I understand what you mean,
yeah.
but I don't know what tomorrow. The picture is somewhere else that I don't expect.
No, I'm not allowed to use it commercially, but I'm allowed to use it like publish myself in my own media and stuff like that. But I can't sell it to a company and earn money on it. That's the limit of it. But a portrait of you. Can I have a portrait of you? So with a mask, because I still don't have anyone with a mask. I don't have a mask portrait.
It doesn't look nice.
Okay. Okay, let's have one without the mask. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Have a nice day. It surprised me that I didn't got that picture, and here's another encounter of a guy who didn't really want to be in the front of the camera either, unfortunately. You have a lot of stuff to carry on. Good that you have help. Can I take your portrait? So, just a portrait, okay? Just one portrait. So, but it looks really cool when you're standing here and you have a lot of stuff. So, just one. Have a nice day. So the first two approaches with people didn't went very well. I didn't got the kind of pictures that I was trying to get. Now I'm just like walking down, trying to find something interesting and taking some pictures of just situations. What's coming up is a guy that was quite interesting. I thought maybe there could be something interesting when he was standing and waiting for his bus or whatever he's doing. Picture turned out okay, but I kind of wish that I would have approached him, maybe get a portrait or something like that. But it looks pretty relaxing where he's standing. Definitely a decent picture. The upcoming situation though is a nice one. Got a good connection with them, and I got the kind of pictures that I was aiming for this day. And here's the conversation that follows along. Good evening or good day. How are you? So, I'm fine, thanks. Just out taking pictures of people. So, can I have your portrait?
You can ask her.
Yes. Yes. That's nice. It looks really nice with the bench there. I like that. It's like it's colorful.
What's going to do with it?
I doing like a YouTube video, and I published them on mostly my Instagram. So
what's your Instagram, sir?
It's Kim Kimanu.
Where's your card?
I wish I had one, but I haven't. I changed my pants in the last minute because it was pretty warm.
Ska du skriva ner?
Du får skriva på min bok då.
Absolut. They were very cool about it, and I ended up giving them my Instagram account. They liked my pictures and everything. The second encounter here is with a photographer. Unfortunately, the pictures didn't come out quite sharp and the way I wanted them to come out. I had a good talk with him. I got his Instagram. He's doing some really cool street photography thing. It's very likely that I might encounter him sometime again. Check his page out, it's Sven-Erik Ols. And I'm aiming to get his portrait here, and I kind of want to like got him to look into the camera, get the camera blurry in the foreground, and kind of can try to give him directions. I really wanted him to like open his eye there and look in the camera. And when he did, my focus were not there too bad, but nice encounter. Another upcoming encounter, this guy was super cool about it, didn't say anything. This was one of those quiet moments where I just like took my pictures and continued to do whatever I was doing, and he was doing the same. Sometimes that's how the encounters is. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Let's see what they are doing and see if we can get some picture on it. There are some people having some sort of gathering that they are like guided by some guide telling them about the history of the street. Didn't want to disturb them too much. It was hard to kind of like get close to the people. Didn't took very long before I realized that, well, this is not the situation where I might gonna get those pictures that I might publish. But on the right side here, there's a guy where I just in a moment realized there's something interesting going on here. He was sitting drinking his coffee, and I just got a feeling that okay, I'm gonna shoot him. He's gonna be cool about it. Hallå.
Hallå.
Hur är läget idag?
Vänta lite. Jag kan ta min kaffe också.
He wanted to show his coffee.
Ja, men det är aldrig fel med kaffe alltså.
I have a good talk with him. The pictures talk for themselves. He enjoyed it, didn't mind being in front of the camera, and the pictures are just like really
Tack
great.
Ha det gött.
And I wish him a good day, and he wished me a good day.
That's an interesting man.
This man is the man. He just look at the clothes. I saw him from distance, and I realized I got to shoot him. The encounter that follows is quite interesting. I say hello to him. He maybe think that we knew each other, but he doesn't recognize me.
Tjena, hur står det till idag? Härligt.
Jag känner inte igen dig.
Nej, jag känner inte igen dig heller, men jag tycker du har så schysst kavaj så här. Så jag tänkte företa ditt porträtt kanske. Ja, men vad trevligt. Så, om vi bara vänder oss hit och ska få lite. Ja, det ser ju riktigt bra ut alltså. Ja, en stilig herre.
Ja, det.
Så, ha en bra dag.
Så.
Ni ser ju skitglada ut också. You look very happy. Nice. Looks like you're enjoying the city. Where are you from?
Berlin.
Berlin. Oh, Berlin is really nice. I spent a lot of time in Berlin. So, it's a nice city. I hope it's okay if I take your portrait.
No problem.
So,
And if I'm good
so
portraits, but
I did a lot of street photography in Berlin when I was a student. So, especially during the 1st May in Kreuzberg. So, with all the stuff's going on there.
you live there, it's not
So,
your favorite day.
no, I could imagine, but a lot of opportunities for cool pictures. So, you want to see it? Looks really cool with the text.
The
really
upcoming
like
situation is the person reacted in a very defensive way, and it turns out very good in the end.
Hello.
What do you do?
But he was clearly not happy about being in front of the camera.
Det är helt okej.
Nej,
Jo.
inte okej. Nej.
And he is saying that I need to ask for permission. I try to stay calm and explain for him what's going on.
Kan du komma framför mig och göra på foto?
Jo, men lyssna så ska jag förklara.
Nej. Nej.
Jo.
Inte rätt.
Lyssna nu.
Inte rätt.
Jo.
Du måste fråga folk.
Nej.
Nej.
Det måste jag inte.
Journalist eller inte journalist.
Nej.
Nej.
Lyssna här.
Jag vill inte lyssna någonting. Man kan inte sitta på framför.
If you are out and taking pictures of this, you have to kind of like claim your right. Especially in Sweden, you are allowed to take pictures of people that are being out in the public, but don't throw it in their face. Try to be smooth. Stay calm. Don't get like angry on people that might be angry and defensive on them. In the very end, I talked with them and I ended up taking their portrait, and I think that's what the street photography is about. It's just not about like annoying people. It's about get a good conversation with people and ending up with good pictures.
Jag gillar, det kallas för gatufotografi och jag tycker det är intressant.
In the end, this was not my best pictures. They turned out good, but it's not the kind of pictures that I ended up publish.
Är det för dem?
Är det okej?
Yeah.
Now he asked me if he can take a picture of me, and I telling him, yeah, of course you can do it. It's your right to do that.
Man behöver inte fråga om lov. Det är din rättighet.
This is also where we kind of the situation had turned around a little bit.
Så, det är din rättighet att göra det.
Now I ended up taking a sweet portrait of them both.
Inte på här.
Men för att ta ett porträtt nu kanske?
Ja, det är okej.
Tack. Ha en bra dag. Hej då.
They also had some concerns about manipulating pictures and stuff like that. Is actually anyone doing that? How would I manipulate a picture in a way that would be not nice for them? Another concern was if someone was married and stuff like that. Well, if you're married and out with your lover, don't be out in the public. Someone coming up with a camera and taking pictures of you is your smallest concern in that situation, I suppose. Just look what I'm seeing. This is just awesome. It's the smallest, cutest little dog I have seen in a very long time, and I knew I just had to get a picture of this. The kind of picture I wanted here was like a portrait of where she was holding the dog. She was not very... she was a little bit camera shy, so I had to start with taking pictures of the dog. That is always a good approach when people are having dogs and pets. Start shooting the pets and then suggest another picture for them. Show the pictures of the pet and then take the kind of picture that you actually want. And just look at this little thing. It's so cute, and it's really hard to take sharp pictures where it actually looks into the camera, but I got it after a while. Just listen to the sound of it.
Ja. Är de bra? Nej.
Jo, klart de är bra.
So this is where I'm showing the pictures, and she likes the pictures, and when I look at her I see the picture that I imagine in my head, and I turn around the camera and I try to get it. Unfortunately, I don't get it. I don't get the picture that I imagine in my head, but I got a very awesome picture of that super sweet little puppy, and I'm glad for that. Before we say goodbye, or when I'm about to leave, I turn around and get some other shots. There was a mirror there, and I kind of like thought maybe I could get some reflections. The next encounter is quite funny. It's with a man, and he was sticking out his tongue and stuff like that. Unfortunately, my GoPro was off, and this is the pictures I had ended up getting. That's where his tongue is out. In the end, he got I sweet talked him, got the portrait I wanted, And he was cool. He was riding along with his electrical scooter.
Ha det fint. Tack.
In this next situation, I see a man sitting on a green bench. Looks really nice. I wanted to get some graphical pictures with people passing by to start with, and then move closer to him. When I approach, I kind of see that he is a person who might had a hard life, and he, well, just see the situation.
Hello. How are you doing? So, can I have another picture of you?
Another time.
He asked if I could buy him a Pepsi or a drink or anything in the store.
I went out without a wallet today. So.
But a lot of people in Sweden have Swish, but we ended up going together to the store.
You have Swish?
Yeah,
No.
Swish.
So,
Can I show you?
Oh yeah?
So now we are actually like walking to the store, and I was not really sure about this
Yeah, nice to meet you.
in this
I'm,
moment, and
Alexander. Kim Alexander.
You might have color, right name.
Yeah.
Masculine name. Male name.
Yeah, kind of. So, no, I'm like out and taking pictures of people on the street. And do like a lot of like street photography. So. It's kind of thirsty. I have it for you. There you go. Enjoy your Pepsi. Have a nice day.
I didn't got the portrait of him, but I got the chance to give him a Coke or a Pepsi. That's good enough. Over here, there's a crosswalk. It's also a classical picture, just like the train station. I didn't end up with any pictures that was very satisfying for me. So later on, I saw this woman sitting at the door eating ice cream. Very nice door, and the colors and the contrast here are very nice. And I approached her.
Oh yeah. It looks very nice when you're sitting there with the door all around you.
Me in the future?
Yeah. You want to see?
Really?
Yeah. I'm like out and taking like mostly like portraits and pictures of people here on the city.
Okay.
So
Where are you going to use that?
I put it on my Instagram most of the time.
Okay.
But that's all there is to it.
This is the first time
So,
I'm
oh yeah?
picture, so
Can I have your portrait? It looks very nice when you're eating the ice cream there.
you're joking with me.
No, it looks very relaxing.
This was a very nice encounter. She's like the picture.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next encounter, however, was not that successful. There was a good opportunity to get a real nice picture with all the green leaves in the foreground,
Very nice with
but it didn't work out very well. I tried to
taking pictures.
convince them and saying what I was doing, but no, it just didn't work out. I tried to explain that you are allowed to take pictures of people in public. They want me to ask before, but that's not the thing. You don't have to do that. And sometimes if you ask, the picture is disappearing. So sometimes you need to take the pictures and then do the talking. I kind of saw that this could be a really nice picture, so I tried quite harder than usual to try to convince them, but in the end it didn't work out very well to convince them. So continue walking. There's some guy standing with God bless you sign.
You just out and giving this to people?
Yeah,
That's really nice.
yeah.
I'm curious on what it is. So what's your name?
I got some pictures of him already, and I wanted to get some more pictures, but I kind of blew the situation already because I got that spontaneous pictures, and the upcoming pictures I got of him is more like he's more posing and try to look good in front of the camera, rather than before when he was taken by the surprise and just became himself.
So that one is good.
Can you send him?
Oh yeah, you could. Do you have Instagram?
Yeah. No. So
This was a nice encounter as well. There were some people sitting on the street. And they were just superb, relaxed and very good in front of the camera. I had a good talk with them. They liked the pictures when I showed them. They were like joking, and I ended up getting some really nice portraits and some nice pictures of them. There's also some quite soft light because the building in the back behind me is white. You could see that in the window, so it was kind of reflecting some nice light on them. A thing I like is to use like reflections from windows and reflection from houses to use as a reflector and stuff like that. It gives a nice, soft and a very nice light.
Ja, det ser grymt ut.
Tack ska du ha.
Ja, du blev skit.
Eller hur? Nej, det blev riktigt bra båda två alltså. Ha en fin dag. Tack så mycket.
Behind me now I see two guys walking, and I just turn around. First picture that doesn't came out sharp, other one is just superb. I walk and talking with them a little bit, explaining what I'm doing, and this was not really a situation where I felt like I were about to stop them and try to get more pictures. I got 2 pictures already in the heat. I got some contact with them, and well, if they turned out good, they were good, and I wouldn't try to get more out of it.
Så det är kul att ha lite kontraster i det man gör liksom.
Ja, visst. Bra poäng.
Ha det gött.
Ja, detsamma nu.
The upcoming encounter is with the guy who was a photographer himself. We had a very good talk. He was really not comfortable being in front of the camera. So I told him that I will not show his face. I will not publish any pictures of him or videos. So this is why this whole situation is a little bit short. But the dog is awesome. Just look at the eyes. It's a very nice dog. I really like huskies.
Yeah, that's always something interesting.
And over here there's a guy with sharing some facts about COVID and how many people that have been dying about COVID in Sweden compared to the neighboring countries. And he kind of wants the people who works with this to take the responsibility for the, I guess, failure they have been doing. He was saying that he was just presenting facts. There was quite a lot of people standing there and listening to him after a while. He was not one of those persons who had any denying anything or having any conspiracies. It seems like he was just presenting facts that was about how many people died in Sweden compared to Denmark, Norway and Finland. So
Allt jag vill bara det är att alla ska skicka upp den här försiktigheten. Och sen har jag
a situation like this is always intriguing in some way. There's people listening, you get reactions and everything from them. And also if you step back a little bit, you could get some really interesting situations pictures over the whole situation. A guy with a dog, it's a must, and he knew about cameras as well. He asked if this is a Lumix S5 and I said yes it is.
Hello.
He was super cool being in front of the camera.
Lumix.
What follows now is a discussions about cameras. I explained for him that I really like the 50mm. That's why I have a full frame. He have a G90 or something like that.
Mer större och avancerad.
Lite större sensor i alla fall.
Ja, precis.
Camera talk about sensors and stuff like that. But what I'm thinking about now is to approach him for the portrait. I want a portrait with him and the dog together. I want the dog to get up there, but I also want a portrait of him alone because his beard and his look is just amazing. So this is a very nice start of that because he's friendly, we talk, he's like being in front of the camera.
Jag ska porträttera dig lite också där.
And next is where I'm suggesting the dog to jump up at her side.
Kan vi inte se om vi kan få hunden till att sitta bredvid dig där uppe? Det hade varit så himla härligt.
And well, the pictures is nice.
Om ni kollar på mig där. Åh, vilken härlig bild.
Told him to look in the camera and I got some nice shots.
Här är klockan.
Shit.
Så att...
And he takes my Instagram and we... Well, that's it. Over here is also a funny situation. You clearly can see that they didn't want to be in the pictures. Two teenagers, they look very cool. And
you look really cool. Can I take a picture of you? So I put it. I was just taking pictures of random people.
Well, they were super cool about it. A little bit shy, both of them, but the pictures are nice. They did good. And
just one a little bit closer.
Unfortunately, I should have taken some more portraits of the girl to the right because she was looking away from the camera.
Thank you. You want to see them?
Sometimes I don't want to disturb the people too much, so I ending up taking not enough pictures. It's the same thing in this situation. I got some nice pictures of one of these three girls, but I should have taken more pictures.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm just out taking pictures of random people.
Okay. Do you post them somewhere?
I post them on Instagram.
Okay. Can we get your Instagram in case you decide to post it?
Oh yeah, can I have your portrait first?
Yeah.
So
together?
Yeah, together. So, and maybe some individual too. It looks really nice.
Out of 6 pictures taken, only one satisfied me. This is where I, as a photographer, should have taken more pictures to get the quality from myself that I wanted.
Well?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, these are really pretty.
So, of course they are. You look really all of them. So, just like out taking like random people and stuff
Okay,
like that.
could I get your Instagram as well?
Yeah, I'm
They
gonna
were
show
all
you.
very cool of being in front of the camera, but in the next situation I see a lady in a red dress that sticks out from the crowd and I know I have to take a picture.
Hello. So, how are you? So, I liked your dress, so I thought
Thank you.
to take a picture. I'm taking just like pictures on random people in the city. Most of the time I just post them on my Instagram, nothing more than that.
Okay.
So, and you caught my eye, it's with all the red. So, can I take?
Orange.
Yeah, can I take your portrait?
Okay.
You want to see?
Oh, nice.
So,
What's you post it in your Instagram?
I do.
What's your Instagram?
Huh? Of course. You look very cool and relaxed here. Is it? Yeah.
Sure, man.
So, can I take your portrait there?
I'm not gay.
So, no, I'm not hitting on you, I promise. So, I'm just out taking pictures of people on the street. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, it's not bad.
So,
It's nice.
looks really nice. Have a nice day. Thank you.
I'm almost done and I see this lady sitting here and I thought, okay, this is the last pictures. There's some interesting lines all going on everywhere and I thought I could get a nice picture, but in the end I didn't really manage to capture what I was visualizing in my head. Well, that's how it is. In the very end, after this walk, I think I had like 10 pictures in the end that I was happy with, that I felt like going to publish on my Instagram. Unfortunately, my Instagram is hacked, so we'll see what's going to happen with that coming up. Here in the very end is the finished pictures that I was most satisfied with. That was kind of where I felt that they are representable of me as a photographer. I hope you enjoyed this walk with me. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and there's an icon for subscribing, and there will also be a playlist relevant to this kind of content. I'm not sure what that would be because this is all new for me. Thanks for watching. Take care.